Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my ultimate favorite art supplies, the ones I absolutely cannot do without. I thought that it would be a good time to share these with you since holiday season is coming pretty soon and you might be looking for some gifts for yourselves or your artist friends or any loved ones. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I do realistic pencil drawings in graphite and charcoal. So these tools are pretty much my basics. Okay, so first, my ultimate favorite tool ever, the one I cannot live without, the Mono Zero eraser. This is by far my favorite tool. If I had to choose like one I can't live without, it would for sure be this one. I absolutely love it. I use it for everything, like for tiny details, for hair, for highlights, just everything. Okay, so my next favorite are the Faber Castell graphite pencils. They're the 9000 series. And I absolutely love these. When I first started out, I was using Derwent, and I mean, I thought they were so good at the time, but then when I tried these, I was like, oh my god, I've been missing out. Like, I noticed that the Derwent pencils would kind of like scratch my paper sometimes. Like, out of nowhere, it felt like there was like something inside the lead that just scratched the paper. And I have not felt that with these pencils. These pencils are so smooth and so easy to blend. I just absolutely love them. Then these are a must-have. If you want to draw animal fur, they're going to help you save so much time. I use them to create texture first and then I shade in so that I don't have to erase all of the highlights and there are different tones. It just, if you try them, you're going to see what I mean. If you're interested in learning my techniques, I do have a Patreon account where I post real-time drawing videos, tips, tricks, and a lot more. Another type of graphite I've been using lately, since I've been like working on a very large drawing, are these pure graphite PITT pencils. I use them to shade just as I would the regular pencils, but since my drawing is super big, these are so helpful and I can shade faster and larger areas since they're so much thicker. Next we have the compressed graphite stick by Faber Castell as well. Okay, so I use this to make my own graphite powder. It's a 9B, so it's super dark and super smooth. And making your own graphite powder is so much better than buying like a pre-made one, since you don't know the quality of graphite that they're using to make the powder. Okay, so these are my favorite charcoal pencils that I've tried. They are super dark. They're by the brand Generals, and they just blend out really nice and give you like a super black finish. I also love this CONTE PIERRE, I don't know how to pronounce it, charcoal pencil. If the Generals are black, like this is ultra black. It's also kind of creamy. It doesn't feel exactly like charcoal, but it's so good for details. Okay, so next we have this ultra soft pan pastel. I use black because, you know, all my drawings are black and white. I discovered this one when I was drawing this lion and oh my god, it was just a game changer. It helped me achieve like shadows without ruining the fur that was already drawn. I will be linking all of these supplies in the description below. None of these products are sponsored in any way. I just really truly love them. And if you do decide to use my link, I will be making a small commission at no extra cost to you, which will help me continue to create content for you guys. And well, my favorite pencil for sketching is the Graph Gear 1000 by PENTEL. I love that it's a 0.3 and it allows me to get really fine details when I'm doing smaller drawings. And I don't know, it's just super comfy. I love the weight, it feels really nice. And then we have the kneadable eraser. I use this all the time as well. It picks up graphite or charcoal like You can do little details like I'm doing here, and you can shape it into whatever form you want. Okay, then I love this Clume sharpener. Let me show you how it works. Okay, so there is 2 holes. You put your pencil in the first one. And then as you can see, it like gives it a more elongated tip. Then you go in the second one, and what it does is it makes it super pointy. So you end up with like a long pointy tip. And before we go on to the paper, I love this FIXATIVE by WINSOR and Newton. It protects your drawing from smudging. I do about 2 to 3 coats, depending on what kind of drawing it is. If it's a graphite drawing, I do 2 coats, and if it's charcoal, I usually do around 3. And lastly, my absolute favorite paper so far is the Strathmore Smooth Bristol paper. It is, oh my god, it is perfect for graphite. Like, it blends so easy. I mean, it works brilliantly on graphite, and it works pretty fine on charcoal too. I've just heard that there are way better papers for that, like especially the vellum surface, which has like a little more of a tooth to it, so it holds on to the charcoal better. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I will be coming to you with another video next week.